Why don't you try again?
Can you guys be quiet?
You're listening to the Grifball Hubcast, brought to you by GrifballHub.com. Here's your host, Goose Checka.
Hey, that's me. I'm very excited by that. I am working on with DJ Blue to create another one that has some other names in that intro, but half of that party isn't even here today, so I guess I'll hold on to that little nugget of joy because. Cal, are you gonna come sit down, dear? Yeah, there you go. Good job. All right, so yes, this is Grifball Hubcast, episode 213, and I am your steadfast. Oh my God, you're like a black hole.
Sorry.
So that's my co-host, a black hole. Say hi.
Hi. I suck.
So that, of course, is Cal. And we are joined tonight by two very special guests. We have Dr. Leo.
Hello there.
And Dr. Leo's hair.
Hello there.
And then some guy named Nanadel.
I don't want to even say hi.
Aw, but Cal's here.
No.
Can he even
I'm
see
heartbroken.
I think he can see you, sweetie. He can. I believe so.
I can always see you, Cal.
me? Even when I'm sleeping?
Do you want me to answer that? I mean, I'm pretty sure you'd like some rest tonight.
I mean, I thought he was Santa Claus, because he knows when you're sleeping and he knows when you're awake.
I am fat, but that's like way out of line.
He knows when you've been bad or good?
Anadel's always bad.
No,
That's
when
not
you've
true.
been bad or good, sweetie.
Oh.
I give to charity like all the time. You have no idea.
So that's a great way to start episode 213, charity. We love charities. That's a nice, positive thing that the gaming community does.
Speaking of charities, I was watching the Summer Games Done Quick.
Yes!
I was watching, today they did a Halo 1 run this evening.
Mhm.
Somebody was there who was he did the entire game in 1 hour and 51 minutes.
Ugh.
Yeah, which is crazy. They were aiming for 2 hours and 10 minutes, so he was about 20 minutes faster than they anticipated. And during the stream, they're collecting donations for whatever charity they're raising money for, and one of the donors was Pro Ace Joker.
Woohoo, go Joker!
So I was watching the stream. It was I think it was during the library. This guy, you had to wait 90 seconds. He was hiding in a corner, and he'd wait for 90 seconds for the monitor to open the door. And they said, $35 donation from Pro Ace Joker. And the guy who was doing the Halo stream was like, "Oh yeah, Pro Ace Joker. He's actually I know him pretty well. He does Halo 4 speed runs, and he was pretty much the primary person to really develop Halo 4 speed runs and make them possible, and really shave a lot of time off a lot of maps. So apparently, Pro Ace Joker is very well known in the speedrunning community.
Yeah,
and he's a Halo 4 speedrunner.
So a little bit of Grifball Hub fame.
Yeah,
in the crossing the aisle,
crossing the streams.
Isn't that like 2 weeks in a row because of Snickerdoodle's little interview or whatever?
That's right. This is point number 17 and a half on our 80-step plan to take over the world.
Yep.
And, on top of that, Lamb Chop was there. Lamb Chop actually was there doing a run on Sly Cooper. If I remember right, it was at some ungodly hour.
Like 6 a.m.?
Yeah, some part of the morning.
I've seen a live stream at 6 a.m. before.
I don't
It
ever
wasn't
want to.
pretty.
No, it wasn't. That was probably the saddest day of my life. It felt like it.
Felt like the longest day of your life.
Yeah.
So yeah, Lamb Chop didn't run at Sly Cooper.
Yes, he did. And I heard it went very, very well from what I've heard.
Yeah, this stream had an insane number of views, too. There were like 60,000 people watching the Halo stream this evening.
Mm-hmm.
So Lamb Chop must have had several thousand people watching him run Sly Cooper, even at 6 a.m.
So
This channel is ridiculously popular.
all I'm saying is that we knew Lamb Chop and loved him first.
Yes.
So all you Lamb Chop hipsters can step off.
No, we would be the hipsters.
Okay, all you Lamb Chop bandwagoners can
There you
step
go.
off.
There you go.
We liked Lamb Chop before he was cool. He took his shirt off and flexed for us before it was cool.
That he did. Can you move the mic a little closer? Make sure we get it. Good audio.
Ah. There.
There we go.
Thinking back to the last RTX, though, hasn't like Tex been the closest one ever to Lamb Chop? Or am I thinking of someone else?
No, you are correct. That's Tex and Lamb Chop. They have a very special relationship that they took to the next level when they were at RTX last year.
That's Green Army way, though. You go big or go home.
So I hear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Speaking of going big, we saw those 4 new courts last night.
Oh my gosh, the four quartz that Nakyar forged for.
Yeah,
Well, these two
those are
guys.
Well, I mean,
awesome.
for these two guys, but it was for as a reward level for the RTX Kickstarter that we
It
held.
just blows my mind. Second year in a row, we have people giving to the Kickstarter at that sort of level to get one of Knockyard's courts. Like they are that valued that people see it as a legitimate reward.
Yep.
It's 2 years in a row for Leo. He's got 2 of them now.
Yeah, what's wrong with me?
I know. Like I can't believe anyone was dumb enough to. Oh, hi.
No, no. The first one was Dr. Leo's Cauldron. It was for Dr. Leo, but because the what's the name of your second court?
Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil. Paging Dr. Freud. Dr. Leo's Evil Lair.
So Dr. Leo's Evil Lair rhymes with Dr. Leo's Evil Hair,
Yes.
and therefore the second court is for Dr. Leo's hair.
I gotcha.
Exactly.
That's why one is lovely and brilliant, and the other is evil.
Well, Dr. Leo's hair is why it brings home the big bucks.
It is. It's true.
It's all the information it's kept in there.
Yeah. So it was Leo, Nanadel, Killers, and a fourth person named Harbinger donated to the Kickstarter and selected reward tiers that included custom courts built by Knockyard.
Just listening to Knockyard go through those courts was mind-blowing. You know, here's an invisible wall, and here's a laser, and here's
Yeah.
a series of words that I can't
I had no
understand.
idea there were lasers in Forge. Or gargoyles, apparently.
Please tell me I wasn't the only one to do air quotes when he said laser.
Oh, I did.
I totally
Okay.
did. Totally did.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
can I tell you how Knockyard offered me the choice when it comes to my court?
Oh, yes, please.
So he sent me a PM on the hub, following up on the Kickstarter and saying, what would I like in my court? And the choices he offered me were, number one, you can have a home court built for your team, you know, for both 4v4 and neutral host versions. Or number two, I can build a custom court using your design ideas. Or number three, and, you know, I think I need to use the correct inflection for this, or I built a unique 4v4 court which may be submitted for matchmaking consideration. It's called Dr. Leo's Evil Lair. Or number four, pick number three. Your choice, no pressure. I'm reading verbatim the message you sent to me. So when he contacted me to offer me my choice, the court was already done.
Ah,
And so there really was no choice. It was all an elaborate illusion because apparently he'd already built the court he wanted to build for me and just was giving me the opportunity to make the correct choice that was already made.
He
So
probably built this court last year and was like, okay, I'll
quite
save
possible.
this one next time. I'm pretty sure Knockyard has forgotten more about Forge than anybody else has ever learned.
no doubt, you know. Again, I of course you say what I chose. So but yeah,
yes, yes. And
the Cauldron was kind of the same way last year. There was sort of a false choice.
well, I was
Because
also
there was
thinking-
only one correct choice.
So I was like, well, what if we've never had a Ways and Means Committee court before? That'd be cool. Oh wait, I guess Leo already had one. It was built for him. I guess that's.
I didn't have a choice. He didn't really offer me the choice.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Cal loves Dr. Leo's Cauldron for that wall hop anyway. It might as well be
Yes.
our home court.
It is my favorite Halo 4 map because of the wall hop.
Yes, dear.
And Dr. Leo's Evil Lair will be fun to play on next season.
Absolutely. Absolutely. With the lasers. So if
Although Killer's Court with gargoyles are...
it was so
It's like
pretty.
a minute into the game, gargoyles start popping out of the wall.
It's like they're saying, "Haven't you scored yet?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
really, we're very disappointed in you.
Oh.
And they all have Keith David's voice. Because they're...
Gargoyles.
gargoyles.
Yeah. But if Nanadel, why don't you talk a little bit about the court that Knockyard made for you?
I really didn't have like any special idea in mind. Like I couldn't think of anything easy for him to do. Plus, I tried to build my own, but they never work out as good as his, obviously. But so I've been talking to Honcho and them about how I was going to go back to the GGL for a little bit to play with Green Army once again because I haven't played with them in years. So it's just kind of like perfect. I was like, why don't you just make a Green Army map for me? That way I have a map to play on when I come back.
Nanadel bringing home the bacon.
It's very green.
It is green.
It screams Green Army.
It's very green.
Can you imagine if you play as the green team on that too? Use multi-team ricochet and
Can you imagine if you're colorblind and you can't see green?
Rally's gonna have a fun season.
Yeah.
And that was the map where Knockyard was like, "Oh yeah, we're built inside the island."
Oh, yeah. And he said it just like, hey, look, I breathe oxygen. Sometimes I eat candy bars. And by the way, this map is built inside the island.
That sounds like something for Dr. Leo's evil lair.
It does. But no,
Although
it's
apparently,
space.
and apparently no candy bars anymore.
No,
Yeah.
which is tragic.
Sad.
Yeah, if you missed out on getting to see these amazing maps, did we archive last night's Wednesday night Grifball stream?
It's going to be up on YouTube soon,
Okay.
and all the maps are also on Knockyard's file share.
But that
Just
way,
right now.
well, I was thinking not only can you download them from Knockyard's file share, but to have him walk you through these maps, it really is something special. I mean, whether you know a lot about Forge or know nothing like myself, it's just amazing what he's been able to do. He's like, yeah, it's 2 pieces. I'm like, but 1, 2... Yeah, it's amazing. He is an artist, a Forge artist.
Yeah,
If there was a Smithsonian of Forge art, he would be like...
to Picasso,
I was thinking the Michelangelo.
to Da Vinci,
How about all 3? He was.
he'd be all the Ninja
I was
Turtles.
saying, gosh darn it! I was getting there.
I did get a hold of Killers after the stream and showed him his court, like told him to download it, and he was loving it.
Oh, good. Good.
I hope you got to see the gargoyles.
Yeah, I told him we had to wait around for at least 2 minutes to see him pop out, but I wouldn't tell him what was going to pop out. So it's definitely a shocker for him.
I think the next Grifball court I would like to see is one, because Nanadel said popping out, I would love one that has like blocks that come shooting out, kind of like Block Drop had, but instead of being flung through the air, they just like jut out of the walls and they like hit the ball around and they splatter people. So kind of like a gauntlet. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Oh, I was thinking you were going with something like when you score the goal, like explosions happen to make it look cool.
I mean, that would be nice too. I like explosions. I remember there was one time, I think it was back in Reach, Knockyard and Pup were having way too much fun. They had somehow devised some kind of scoring device. So when you planted the bomb, there was, I think, a wraith below it, which would explode, and that ignited a series of plasma containers so that it actually, like, exploded into a pattern.
That was in the early Reach maps, or the early Reach game type, I believe it was, where the bomb didn't explode.
Mm-hmm.
Bungie patched that in later on, like a few months after the game was out, because the first Grifball game type had a couple bugs because it was based off the Assault game type in Reach.
Right.
And you cross the planet and there'd be no explosion. There'd be like a little, it would make the runner like do a little hop, and that was it. It didn't kill Griff, no boom, nothing.
But it was like synchronized explosions.
Yeah, and then they added in Wraith and fusion cores and the whole 9 yards to try to make an explosion. Because Pup was like, you know, when you do a highlight reel and you plant the bomb and absolutely nothing happens, it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Not really like an exclamation point at the end of the highlight. At least in Halo 4 we have that
Lightning.
laser show.
I wonder if those are evil Dr. Leo's lasers.
They come out of the little spider contraption that's over the plant.
Yeah.
Spiders with freaking laser beams.
Oh, man. But yeah,
I think
those,
the only-
Careful, you're going to make me do my Dr. Evil impression again.
which was spot on, may I say.
Oh, you flatter me.
So, Leo, how much money is in your Forge budget?
What?
Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, ask me again, Cal. I'll do it right this time. We'll fix this in editing.
How much money is in your Forge budget?
$1 million.
Oh, man. Oh, so...
Those maps, we'll be playing them quite a bit at the booth. When we play Halo 4 at the booth for our free play, we'll be playing those 4 maps, as well as some other Halo 4 maps, but those 4 will be the ones, our go-to maps for our TX. And later this summer, we're going to be doing a playlist refresh for the Grifball playlist, where we're taking out some old maps and putting in some new ones. And these 4 maps will be 4 of the ones we submit to 343 for consideration into the playlist. So 343 gets final say in what goes in there, but we'll be sending them these maps as a good suggestion for them.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the maps again were shown during Wednesday Night Grifball, so you can go back and listen to Knockyard walk you through all of them and point out all the really interesting aspects of each of these maps and talk in a foreign Forge language.
Canadian.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it is Canadian.
Maybe he gets more bang for the buck in Forge because he's using Canadian Forge dollars in his Forge budget instead of American Forge dollars.
That could be. But then just think about what the Euro kids could forge.
Well, euro is worth more than the dollar, so maybe their euro doesn't go as far.
Please take out Warpfield.
That's the blinding one, right?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
yeah.
I think that will probably be on our list of suggestions for taking it out.
Yes, please.
It had a good run.
Yeah. Like Chichen Itza. It can rest in hell.
Yeah, rest in pieces.
But yeah, so that was for Wednesday Night Griff Brawl, and for the first game of the night, we actually had an AGLA amateur matchup between Supernova and Legendary, and Supernova won 7-2, if I remember right.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure it was 7-2. They definitely strong-armed that game. And then we had a second match. We had an AGLA Pro Circuit matchup between Hybrid Theory and Vital Signs. And Hybrid Theory was definitely the favorite to win. They were 9-1 at the time, whereas Vital Signs was 4-7, I want to say.
Yeah, they were 4-6 going into the night, and they lost a game earlier that evening. So they dropped to 4-7.
4-7. So Hybrid Theory was definitely favored to win, and it ultimately came down to a 4-4 game. So it was very, very exciting to commentate. And Vital Signs came out with the win, with the upset.
Yeah, they were exchanging goals back and forth all night. You know, one go up one, Hybrid Theory go up 1-0, then Vital Signs would score 1, 2-2, 3-3, 4-4. And so it got to the end of the game, and the final round, the 9th round, lasted quite a bit. It was like 10, 15 minutes for that last round alone.
The entire game itself was about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was an excellent, excellent game. It is like, I wish we could have a game that good every single week on Wednesday Night Griff Brawl.
I don't know.
It was amazing.
I don't know if my vocal cords would agree.
Well, at least one that's that close and goes to the 9th round. I mean, there's nothing better than sudden death Grifball.
That is the most exciting. And especially the way it was ended. With it was Big Al who made the score. And it was ridiculous. He was approaching the Hybrid Theory plant. He got launched straight up into the air. He had like about 10,000 seconds of hang time. And he came down on the far side of the plant. And he should have, for all intents and purposes, just been absolutely obliterated. But I don't know whether there was a betrayal on the plant, or I think maybe one of his tanks had gotten just the right swing at the right time, and he was able to take a couple inches of scoot to his right and plant it for the win. It was so much fun. And the crazy stops that Hybrid Theory had. Taylor Can had 3 just breathtaking stops right there on the plant. So it was a fantastic game. If you've got a free hour, it's definitely worth watching. It was a lot of fun.
We had a lot of people in the stream last night. A surprising number for a regular season game. We had over 50 viewers at the end of the Pro Circuit match in that final round. Normally during regular season games, we get like 30 some odd viewers. During the playoffs, we can get up to 70, or the start of the season, like a season premiere. But for a regular season game, that was a very good turnout.
Well, I was just thinking with all those people, they were there for Knockyard's thing as well. So they got to see Leo's court, they got to see Nanadel's court. And all I can keep thinking about is Leo already gets recognized in matchmaking as being the Dr. Leo.
Yes, of that map fame.
What is going to happen now when he has 2 courts in matchmaking? Does that mean you're like PhD squared?
I guess so. After that, unless... Since one's kind of a light court and one's kind of a dark court, will they cancel each other out and nobody will know who I am anymore? I don't know. We'll have to wait and find out. That's why it's science.
That's how science works.
Yeah, we'll have to do the experiment and see what happens. See if my notoriety increases or decreases as a result.
Well, I was going to say it's like the Force, but Cal doesn't believe in the light side of the Force.
That's true.
So I decided not to. Well, I brought it up anyway. But yeah, Wednesday Night Group Brawl last night was so much fun, and getting to commentate those games was a blast. So, and I feel like every single Wednesday night it gets better and better and better. The teams, our production value, my ability to pull out the thesaurus in my
World
head.
Cup really helps, doesn't it?
Yes, and that has been the best thing is watching the World Cup and listening to how the announcers talk about the players on the pitch. So I've been trying to like take their words like, oh, he was dispossessed, and putting that into Grifball to make it have a more sporty feel to it. But there are only so many ways that you can say hammered or smashed or destroyed or obliterated. And it's really great for my brain. Like, I feel like my GRE practice and study is actually paying off.
It helps.
It does. It does.
It's not everybody who gets to have a doctor commentate their Grifball games.
I'm not a doctor.
Well, soon.
I still have 60 days.
Come September. Well, speaking of awesome Grifball games,
breathe.
you're almost there. In 1 week, you are not going to be working on your internship. Is the week you're at RTX. Yeah. So we'll be going to RTX next week.
Oh my God, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. We're not ready.
We're totally ready.
I don't have. I need to get my hair cut, and I need new flip flops and sunscreen. We do not have SPS 100 sunscreen anymore. That is a must. Otherwise, I will be a crispy goose.
We're gonna be fine.
And Dusty's here in the chat box, and he said he's not ready for RTX either. Have a ready party.
Have a not ready party.
Would that take away from my preparation?
You have to get ready for the party first.
Oh, I'm so not ready.
All right, yeah. So we're gonna have how much? 30 Grifballers? Something crazy like that.
There's a large gaggle. It is a gaggle of Grifballers.
Yeah.
And Leo will be there, and Nanadil will be there.
Are there any
The end of
non-Grifballers?
RTX is going to be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
No, there will be no non-Grifballers there.
Yeah, are we just taking over the whole con?
GrifCon.
GrifCon.
And let's see here. I know that Magikarp, who's in the chat box, he's going to be there. Like I said, Dusty is in the chat box, and he's going to be there. Bourbon and Gizmo, I think they're going. Yep.
Yeah, they're going.
And Dana is going to not be there.
No.
I'm so sad. I'm sorry. I got really excited for a second.
Yeah.
And of course, Taco and Sam and Taco Pizza Hunter.
These two guys.
And you just put
Griff House.
Oh, these two guys.
Well, I know, but I already said their names.
Oh.
Yeah, we were the first two.
We were up
These
front.
two guys.
Us too,
Yes.
of course.
It is sad that Tex and Honcho won't be able to make it.
I know. That was heartbreaking. But on the other side, Sonic Chaos just found out that he can go.
Yay!
So he'll be coming around the mountain.
Do we have folks for Griff House?
Oh goodness. Okay, so Griff House is Mur, Allie, Cal, Goose, Nana, Taco, Shanzi, Zebra, and Bacon.
Oh my god.
And
9.
the way I can remember it is that everybody is put in a couple because there's Goose and Cal and Mur and Allie, Nanadel and Taco, and then Shanzi has a threesome with Zebra and Bacon.
Would you like to reconsider that wording?
No, I think that's spot on.
I think that's accurate.
I think
yes.
that's yeah.
In that case, I may have to suggest that it's not really a Griff house so much as a Griff brothel at this point.
Would that make me
You're the madam.
the madam?
Yep.
I guess so.
Oh no, me and Allie, we can.
You
we
and
can
Allie
share.
are the madams. Then you have your seven boys.
Yes, but I mean it had 3 bedrooms, so obviously Mur and Allie will get one, Cal and I will get one, and then the boys can, figure out how comfortable and they are in their masculinity, and if they want to share a bed.
Taco's gonna bring an inflatable.
Right.
He's gonna bring an inflatable king size mattress with down pillows.
He does, and it's wonderful. So Taco's gonna be fine, and there's a big couch, so somebody can sleep on the couch. So I was thinking Nanadel on the couch, Taco on the inflatable mattress, and then Sean, Zebra, and Bacon, they can either do like a little threesome cuddle in the bed, or 2 of them can share, or 1 of them and 2 can sleep on the floor. But that's
I'm
all
sure
they
John
ask.
would be on the couch with me.
Well, you're
We shared a couch before.
Ooh.
Well, that just stopped the room, didn't it?
So yeah, that's Griff House.
Yep.
And I am very much looking forward to the fact that it is literally 20 yards from the convention center. Like, here's the convention center, here's the street, here's the condo, and it's perfect, and it's beautiful and wonderful, and I'm so excited. There's a pool, so yay! And I'm sorry, Annandale, there is no grill.
I know. I was just because of where I work, I was going to bring some stuff, so I was kind of hoping there was.
I gotta say,
Yeah,
we're gonna have some epic games of Cards Against Humanity
with our Grifball
with our
cards.
Grifball cards.
That and like the werewolf game and all those are awesome.
So we're definitely looking forward to it. I cannot believe it's coming up so quickly. But just some heads up for those who are going, your RTX badges, you can pick them up at RTX. They're not going to mail them out. You have to pick them up there. They open Thursday at 1, I think. They have it on the front page of the RTX site. Was it rtx.roosterteeth.com?
And rtxevent.com.
rtxevent.com. So you can pick them up there. You, as long as you have the barcode, make sure you bring the QR code or the barcode from the confirmation email. That's all you need to pick up the badges. There are some individuals who have exhibitor badges. I will get with you and let you know what's going on and how to obtain those as well. And then since we get in Wednesday morning, we'll spend half of Wednesday getting everything started to set up, and then we'll spend Thursday getting everything polished. And by we, I mean the boys, because Allie, myself, and Sam are going to go have a spa day
Yeah,
instead.
like last year, we probably won't be setting up the booth at all on Wednesday. Like not going into the convention center itself, but we'll be collecting our materials and getting everything ready to go to the convention center bright and early Thursday morning, as early as we can, and then we'll go through the whole rigmarole of setting up the booth.
And yes, Gizmo, there will definitely be invites to the Cards Against Humanity nights.
Yes.
All will be welcome.
Yes, we want the point of having the Grifball cards is to have other Grifballs there Grifballers there to enjoy them.
I know because Cal and I have had many a moment. But we want to share that. I want to share that love with everybody. Yep. Wait, Gizmo, you're going with us to the spa? If so, yes. Gizmo, if you're going, you should message Alley Cat ASAP. As in, like, yeah. So yeah, definitely have Gizmo check out on that one because she sent out something on Twitter to everybody to see, and I guess anyway, yeah, talk to Alley Cat. She's taking care of all of that.
We probably won't be playing Cards Against Humanity at the booth because the booth is going to be busy playing Grifball itself, and we don't want to lose any cards, and there's going to be a lot of people there, etc. But we'll have plenty of time to play Cards Against Humanity,
and we have spares to give away as prizes, in addition to all of the swag. So
speaking of prizes,
what do you mean, Cal?
For our RTX Grifball Championship, which is our big tournament where people have 16 teams duke it out. We're playing all through the weekend, and then we'll be having one Grifball Pro champion. It's going to be the most legitimate Grifball championship in the history of the world. So if you win this championship, you earn bragging rights over every other AGLA, GGL, EUGBL, whatever champion that has ever lived. Because this is going to be played on the AGLA court, the AGLA settings, so our most competitive Grifball court and settings, and it's also going to be 9 untimed rounds for every single game in the tournament. So it's going to be as though you were playing in a league Grifball match, but there is no host. There is no lag. There's no connection issues because it's all on land.
Excellent. But will the Grifball Cards Against Humanity or normal?
We will have we have our deck. Well, we have the deck that you will be receiving for the Cards Against Humanity Grifball cards. Then we'll mix that in with the real ones because ours are not dirty, but combining them with the dirty Cards Against Humanity ones make them even funnier.
Yes, they do.
In the decks that we have, the Grifball ones have both white cards and black cards, so both answer cards and question cards.
I mean, because one of the black cards is blank for admin, and I think we were drawing cards, and one came up as Hitler for admin.
Yeah,
I was like, it's perfect. Which is not a knock on our current administration at all.
No, you're saying that Hitler would be an improvement. Cover your ears, man, Cannon.
Wait, no. I wasn't talking about the AGLA administration.
Oh, you said for league admin, blank for league admin. Oh, you're talking about us? You say Hitler would be an improvement over me?
I love you.
Oh, okay. You love Hitler. I understand.
Oh my gosh. That deteriorated quickly.
So yeah, if you donate to the Kickstarter and you're going to RTX, we'll have all your swag there. You can pick it up, your Kickstarter prizes. If not, then yes, there will be untimed rounds at RTX. For the tournament, we are slotting most likely an hour for each match. So you'll have a specific time to show up at the booth and play. Your team, yeah, we have a prop. Your team has to be there, all 4 members of your team. There are no subs for your team, so make sure you have everybody there when it's your turn to play. Very nice, Goose.
See, and it's on your lanyard because it's super awesome.
For prizes for the tournament, we don't have a cash prize for people. However, thanks to a sponsorship with Razer, they're generously donating some cacheras, right?
Cachiaras?
Cacheras.
Carchiaras?
They're $80 Xbox 360, and I assume you can also use them with your Xbox One with the adapter headsets. So those headsets, we have 4 of them, $80 a piece. They'll be going to the champions. We also have our $115 Kickstarter prize pack. So it'd be as if you had donated $115 to the Kickstarter. You will get everything that those people are getting, which includes a Grifball T-shirt, cinch sack, the RTX poster, the Cards Against Griff cards, everything else that's in there. So
breaking news, Gizmo, I just talked to Alley Cat. You're all good, hun. We'll take care of you.
Yep. Pac-Man's asking about the lanyards. We ordered another 300 lanyards.
Do we have enough?
There will never be enough.
There will never be enough lanyards.
Last year we went through all of them in the first 2 hours.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a similar thing this year. We want to get the lanyards out there so people walking around RTX will be wearing our lanyards. But
we'll go, hey, chap, that is quite the sporting orange
lanyard. Where did you get that?
That is a lovely font, which is called Kimberly Alternate. And
yes,
it is quite orange.
This was, don't lie, this was my favorite piece of swag last year. So
swagalicious.
Yeah, those lanyards look so good.
They do.
So we just got the same ones this year.
Yep.
Can't improve on perfection.
But there will be new stickers, new buttons. Everything's got a new design. Again, thank you to Zero Zebra for coming up with the design for RTX. And you can look forward to that as well. We also have a banner with the brackets on it, so we'll be able to show, and on a really big banner, how everybody's progressing through the tournaments and things like that. So it'll be a lot of fun, and we're very, very excited to put that all together.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
It's going to be exhausting.
The plan right now is to have the championship match over the tournament played at the Iron Gaming booth, which means, very nice. Very nice. I like the sticker. So yeah, the championship will be at the Iron Gaming booth where it'll be live streamed.
Mm-hmm.
No, we don't have cash prizes for the tournament anymore, but we have the headset from Razer and then our $115 RTX prize pack. So it's about $200. About $200 in prizes for each participant. So overall, about $800 in prizes for everybody.
Yep.
So that's something to give to our winners. But the most important thing is you get the bragging rights of winning the most legitimate Grifball championship in history.
Ever. The biggest, too. This is the biggest LAN Grifball tournament in the universe.
Yes.
We should put that on a medal.
It is no joke that this is the biggest and best Grifball tournament and championship that has ever been had anywhere. And it's all happening at RTX next week.
Because of you awesome people.
Yes,
and
because
you.
of our Kickstarter.
And you. And you. I'm excited. I'm terrified. I'm simultaneously terrified and excited. I'm terrified. Excitified.
I was surprised last year how quickly the time flew by. It seemed like all of a sudden it was Friday, then it was Sunday, and that's the end of the day. I definitely did not feel like the days dragged at all last year. But they flew by.
I remember when the doors opened and the people started coming in on day one, and I felt my heart just kind of creep up into my throat, and I kind of choked on it because of just the wall of people that came crashing down on our booth. It really just kind of was it was overwhelming. There's no other word for it.
We're kind of next to the an entrance this year too.
And we've got some good buddies though. 405th is right next door to us.
Yeah.
Pranks will be had.
Oh God, not that again.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
We'll have to. We have 1,000 stickers, so plenty for them.
We should just totally. Never mind. Inside thought.
Yep.
Inside thought.
For now.
So yes, RTX coming. Very excited. Very happy.
Panels too.
Panels. We'll be talking about things.
We have you have a panel Friday at 1.
I do. It is on mental health and gaming. It's called From Pong to Peggle: The Evolution of Video Games and Psychology.
Yeah. We have Duststorm has a panel.
He has a panel on
Panel.
podcasting
I
on
believe that's
Saturday.
Saturday afternoon.
Yes, he does.
We have the Grifball panel, which is
1:30.
1:30 on Sunday.
Yes.
And then we also have a Kickstarter panel,
At
which
3.
it's just Goose and I talking about how to run a successful Kickstarter, because we've done that twice.
And then there's the Halo panel.
Yeah, our Kickstarter panel is at 3 on Sunday, and then the Halo panel is on Saturday
Yep.
as well. So those are definitely the 4 must-see panels for people. Yeah, Saturday at noon, thanks Dusty, is when the Halo panel is.
And the booth will be closing down for the Halo panel and for the Grifball panel.
Yes. The other panels, the booth will be open. We'll have people working there, but the Guardians will be guarding the booth during the Halo panel and the Grifball panel. That's our plan right now, is to shut down those during those 2 panels so we can...
Because no one wants to volunteer to work?
Yeah, people would rather go to the panels themselves to enjoy them.
Yes, and that's good. That's what we want. Okay. So yeah, RTX, I can't even believe a week from today we'll be there doing last-minute preparations.
Booth will be set up a week from today.
Booth will be set up. I will be having panic attacks. You will be trying to calm me down.
Oh, and I know we mentioned this last week, but you can buy merchandise at the booth.
Oh, yes. Buy our stuff, please.
Yeah, we will have Grifball Pro t-shirt for sale, which is the one with a little MLG, MLB type design on it. And we'll also be selling the vintage Grif tee, the one with the little faded Grif ball with the swoosh in the ball. The vintage Grif tee will be in black instead of navy blue that we've ordered before, so it'll be in black instead.
Because it is a limited edition just for RTX 2014.
Exactly. So if you already have the navy blue, maybe you want to get the black one too.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the shirts will be $20 a piece, and it includes tax. It's 8.25% tax in Austin. That's included in the price, so that's $20. That's the same price we sold the Grif tees for previously on the website. Unless you lived in Europe and now you're in Austin for some reason, you can buy them $5 off. But $20 a piece for the t-shirts. We'll also be selling the Grifball cinch sacks, which is a really cool orange bag, and it's got the little Grifball swooshy logo on it.
So your bag can match your shirt.
Exactly. So the cinch sacks will be $10 a piece. So you have $30, you can get yourself a brand new t-shirt and a cinch sack. You got $50, you can get 2 brand new t-shirts and a cinch sack.
And all the stickers and buttons.
If you have $100, you can buy a t-shirt for everybody in your family.
How many people are in your family?
5.
What if you have more than 5?
Then you can spend more money and buy more t-shirts.
Okay. And
Yeah.
Cal, what are the proceeds from these t-shirts going to?
They're going to jumpstart a new store at Grifball Hub.
So that way you can order the t-shirts whenever you want. You don't have to
Yes.
wait for our quarterly Grif tee. Oh, we have an idea for the next Grif tee.
Well, I'm going to answer this question quick. Dex is
Sorry.
asking
Sorry.
if we ship the t-shirts. Not from RTX. We're just going to be selling what we have there. But once we set up the store later this summer, you can go on the website, order your shirt, and we'll ship it to you.
Yes.
That is provided we sell enough t-shirts at RTX to fund, a second wave of t-shirts that we can buy and then sell through the website.
So I guess, are there any artists in the crowd? Don't worry, I'll wait.
I know one if we need one for something.
And Adele's like, I'm on a list.
No, my dad draws a lot.
Oh.
So like I can ask him to do something if we really need something.
Well, just throwing it out there to the community, the idea for the next Grif tee, and again, this is still in the works, but to have it coincide with the release of the Master Chief Collection, basically having it's an evolution of Grifball tee. So think about the evolution of gaming, where it starts with like the Neanderthal with the joystick, and then it progresses onto...
I like the evolution thing.
Yeah,
We have
so...
the monkey, and then the Neanderthal, and the Homo sapien, and Homo sapien sapien.
Mm-hmm. But instead, you would have like the Halo 3...
Tartarus, right?
Yeah, you would have Tartarus from Halo 2, because he's the OG Grifballer. So Tartarus, and then you would have the Halo 3 Grif, and then the Halo Reach Grif, and then the Halo 4 Grif, and that's kind of the idea at the moment. So we're looking for talented artists who would like to help us make that happen. And yeah, so that I just wanted to get that out there while we were talking about Grif tees. But okay, so let's see here. We covered a lot of ground so far. Well, I think now would be a good time to jump into the Grifball comic.
Okay. Unknown6565 in the chat has a question saying, are we going to play Halo tonight? No. This evening we are doing our Hubcast where we talk about Grifball and how awesome Grifball is. And then on Wednesday evenings, we do live stream Grifball on this channel.
Yeah.
So check in, well, not next Wednesday because we'll be at RTX next Wednesday.
Yes.
But the Wednesday after that, we'll be doing live stream Grifball.
Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Happy to have you here. Silhouette
Oh,
style.
awesome! Thank you for the follow, unknown6565.
You are awesome. We
You are
like
awesome.
you.
Even though we don't know who you are,
We don't need to know.
he's the unknown Twitch user.
We like him.
He's riding off on his horse.
He gave us a happy face.
That's very happy.
But yes, Dusty, maybe silhouette style. The one that I mocked up, everybody was orange, but you could see like black outlines to kind of define the different, like the visor and the different kind of joint parts a little bit too. But very much open to interpretation.
It'd be pretty cool. So, Leo and Annadelle, what are you guys looking most forward to at RCX?
Go ahead, Leo.
Hope just hanging out with everybody from the hub. Really, that was just so much fun last year, hanging out at the booth and hanging out with everybody.
Good answer. Good answer.
Seriously.
Yay.
I'm kind of toss up because I want to suck up like Dr. Leo, but no, I'm joking. I actually enjoyed.
Do you know
talking
how
to
much
the
I gave to the Kickstarter? I don't have to suck up to that.
Yeah.
I'm on the same level as you.
Yeah,
Calm
all right.
down, bro. Tell your hair to back down.
Oh,
No, I enjoyed like talking to the random people that either don't know much about Grifball or don't know much about our league, like to fulfilling them in and all that. But then I'm also really looking forward to seeing the Master Chief Collection, even if we can't play it, just to be able to watch some of it. That's,
Yeah, they said
that's a big thing.
in the Halo Bulletin yesterday that they're going to have a demo for us, but we won't get to play. But they did say they're going to be having some original Xboxes and Xbox controllers in Halo 2 there.
2v2 on lockout.
Yeah, Bravo specifically said 2v2 lockout as an example. And Goose and I, back in 2005, won a college championship. 2v2 on lockout was the game type. So Goose and I on team doubles, and we crushed the not exactly crushed the competition. We beat everybody very soundly, like 25-1 or 25-2, until we got to the finals, the finale. The other team was pretty good. We beat them by 1 point.
Yes,
It was an awesome part. I was on top of the sniper tower, and there was a guy on the battle rifle tower on the opposite side, and I kept poking my head up, and he was trying to get shots off at me. And I had a battle rifle, and we were doing a little duck and shoot type thing. And right before the clock hit 000, I was able to peek up, get a headshot, get 1 more point, and pull into the lead and win the match. It was epic. We had people around us who were watching us. I had a sniper rifle. Goose had the sword, and I prefer using the sword. She prefers the sniper rifle. So we'd walk past each other and literally toss the weapons to each other.
Didn't even break stride. We just kept on going.
Yeah, we were very much in sync. That was 9 years ago, so we haven't really played Halo 2 since 2007.
9 years? Oh my god.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh my god. It's been 9 years since I was good at Halo.
Yeah.
Halo 2 was my favorite, I think, unfortunately.
Oh my god.
That was the one and only time we were good at shooting Halo.
I think you could just say Halo, period. I don't think
Halo,
we need
period.
to specify.
We were extremely adequate at Grifball in Halo 3. We beat Red Ray. We were in pro for a season. We got a win.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, dear. All right, so
So yeah, we might have to relearn the controls before we go to RTX and embarrass ourselves. But people can 2v2 us on knockout, yes.
I'm just wondering when you think we're going to have time
I don't know.
away from the booth
That's
to do
true.
this.
Sam will cover for us.
Okay. All right. All right, Grifball comic. Leo and Nanadel, are you ready? You two are the stars of this comic.
Yes, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
apologize to Leo many times about this.
Okay. And
So- I haven't read this yet, so if I completely lose it, I apologize in advance when I actually look at the comic. But I'll do my best to hold it together.
raw emotion.
Yeah.
I guess I can read the sign-up sheet.
Go ahead.
Okay, so like narrator Goose says, RTX sign-up sheet. Name Nanadel. Favorite color Cal. Arrival time Wednesday. Signed Nanadel.
Here's my RTX sign-up form, Dr. Leo.
Well, thanks, Nanadel. Let's make sure you didn't miss anything. Nanadel, why do you have Cal down as your favorite color?
Well,
And what's that smell?
I call it Essence of Cal. I was thinking if Cal's a color, then he should be a smell too, right? So I basically just steal one of his dirty shirts and rub it all over me.
Wow. That's kind of...
Awesome. I know, huh?
No, gross was more like what I was thinking.
Come on, Dr. Leo. I'm not wearing his dirty shirt. That would be gross.
And scene.
Ode to Cal, huh?
I like how the jersey has a 1 on it.
Because you're number one, right, sweetie?
My Grifball jersey is number 1.
I like
Which I think
the stink
ironic.
lines. That's very nice.
Yeah, got stink lines and everything.
So this kind of came around Monday. I think it was Monday. I filled out that form, or I was going to, and then I tweeted that picture of the actual form with Cal as my color to rally. And then we were joking around about it, and I hadn't slept the night before, and I was losing my mind, so I made a joke about Cal being a smell too, and it just kind of took off. I wasn't expecting it to. That's why I've been apologizing to people.
See, I thought it was going in a different direction. I thought we were going to find out that Nanodel has synesthesia, and we were going to go down that kind of treatment road, but...
Maybe next week.
Maybe next week, yeah.
I have a question.
Okay.
So, is my hair green because I'm like doing a punk thing all of a sudden, or is this just Riley's color blindness again?
I think it's the latter, yeah.
Okay.
It's okay.
Guess it's blue
I'm
sometimes.
blue. I used to be purple, now I'm blue.
Okay.
Bourbon used to be red, now he's brown. Maybe it's just the lighting.
Yeah,
You know?
maybe.
It's an artistic choice.
So you could change
right
the name of the team to Yellow Army and Rally would never know.
Okay, he's not here to defend himself.
I know, so that makes it even funnier.
Yeah. Next week's comic is actually already out. Like, Rally already tweeted like every sentence and every panel.
He's
not-
excited.
He's not doing that car thing that he keeps tweeting me about, right?
No, he's doing something with me and J-Bar. J-Bar's coming back.
Looks like you're getting replaced, sweetie. Are you okay, with that?
I'm fine with that.
You're okay?
Yep.
No, Cal's mentioned then. It's just J-Bar's going to be in the comic, not Cal.
So you got a lot of lovin's.
Yes.
Oh, be so many
No.
snuggles. So many snuggles.
No. I don't want so many snuggles.
All right, so that was a Grifball comic. Stay tuned for the ever-continuing saga of Nanodel and Cal. And, yeah, so I think that's another piece of swag that we didn't even mention. The jerseys will be coming in.
Yeah.
So, and it's going to be awesome because, again, you had your custom number and your custom name. And I remember sitting there and Cal was like, I don't know which number I should get. And I'm like, oh, whatever you want, sweetie. He's like, well, I want number 1. Is that narcissistic? And I said, yes. And he said, okay. And he did it anyway.
Yep.
So
You're number 0.
I am
because
number
you
0.
come before me.
I
Even
was
if I'm
going to be number 1.
still- Yeah.
I was going to be number 1, but I figured someone else would get it, so I just picked a different number so there wouldn't be 2 people.
Well, I picked number 0 because it's a goose egg.
Goose egg.
And as a goalkeeper, I let no goals in.
Yep.
So,
That makes sense.
and that way I still,
Although, don't let that confuse you, anybody. Playing goalie in Grifball is a very, very bad idea.
yes, highly discouraged.
Don't play goalie. So Magic Heart wants to know if you should wear a Grifball shirt while he's volunteering at the booth.
Because otherwise he'd be in his armor.
I think the armor would be fine.
Yes.
But if you are not in your armor, then wearing a Grifball shirt is much preferred so people know that you're a Grifballer.
Yes.
And they should look to you for answers.
Because literally the booth will get swarmed with people and people won't know who to ask. So the more prominent you can make yourself, the more people you're going to be able to talk to and to be able to help.
Yep.
So for other people who don't want to talk to people, I guess if you want to dress more incognito, I'm not specifically naming Taco and Mango.
Taco is going to be in charge of 8 Xboxes.
Yes.
He's going to be the main go-to person for the free play area.
16.
He's the map guy.
Yeah.
Well, the other ones the 8 of the Xboxes will be mostly used for the tournament, so there's not going to be a lot of switching for the maps there.
Okay.
But the ones we're using for the free play, Taco will be in charge of that kind of thing.
Absolutely.
Do I get a hold of the plastic sword again, like the Enforcer? That was fun.
I think we still have it, so yeah.
We're going to need people to direct lines and traffic through the booth.
Yeah, we're gonna need body movers.
Yep. Order people to form a line.
Yep.
I'll bring bags of candy. That'll keep them in line.
There you go.
Nice.
There
Not
you
to
go.
give to them, but to smack them over the head with.
Yeah, to throw.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls are already hard, so.
Okay, I don't think we're gonna be throwing stuff.
Yep.
Unless it's at the 405th, and it's.
I
Totally...
won't wear my Grifball shirt when I do it.
Okay, thank you.
Wear your 405th shirt.
There. Oh man.
Pac-Man's got a question about lines for the free play. Yes, we will have a line that goes to the free play if we have enough people to form a line. Last year, there were a couple times when there weren't enough people to form a line, so it was just walk up and play. So play it by ear. If there's a line, there will be a line, of course.
Unless you're Taco Pizza Hunter and you play it by year. That's what he said. He typed out
right.
play it by year, and I'm like,
You thought that was the saying.
I thought he was adorable.
That's funny because that's dumb.
Okay.
That's adorable.
Bad idea, Magic Cart, by the way. I'm not allowed to have toys.
No. And straight up, Cal is not allowed to hold anything sharp.
Cal's not allowed to be by himself for all you Grifballers meeting us for the first time.
Yep.
If you ever see him wander around by himself, grab him and bring him back to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, he tends to wander, so thank you for... It takes a village to raise a cow.
It's true.
Let's see here. What else do we want to cover? So community content. There was a new tease-take that came out today, number 41. The GGL playoffs are still going on. We are getting very, very close to the end. Piece of Cake defeated Johnson Salty Grifballs last week, and so Piece of Cake is in the championship, and they're going to go on to play either natural selection.
It is natural selection.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody didn't update the bracket.
No. But it is going to be Piece of Cake versus natural selection in the championship.
Oh, man.
Hopefully it'll be played before RTX.
That would be nice. That would be very, very nice. Good luck to both teams. I'm probably pulling for natural selection because Jinji's the captain of Piece of Cake.
They had quite a rivalry during the regular season.
They did.
Where Piece of Cake won the first game that they played against each other twice because they were in different divisions. So Piece of Cake won the first game 6-3, and then natural selection is our season finale and Wednesday night Grifball, and natural selection won the second game, last game of the season, 5-4, and they ruined Piece of Cake's perfect season.
They did. So Piece of Cake will be out for sweet, sweet vengeance. The AGLA is in week 4.
Oh, did you say Jinji was the captain of Piece of Cake?
Right?
You meant natural selection.
Oh, I'm sorry. Natural selection. My bad.
Digital Paint is the
Thank you.
That's the easiest pie crew.
Thank you, Godless, for keeping me straight there. So yes, I'm cheering for Piece of Cake.
Because you don't want Jinji to win?
I don't want Jinji to win.
Why is that?
Because there's a contingent bet.
What is this bet?
Oh.
I would prefer that it remain anonymous in hopes that Jinji will forget.
You said it last week.
Well, then why don't you go back and listen?
I'm just asking in case anybody else missed it last week.
Well, then they can go back.
Oh, okay.
So let's go Piece of Cake. AGLA is week 4, so they, oh my gosh, I feel like they just started and they're already in week 4.
It does.
Time flies when you're having fun, and so they're doing really well. Supernova, I think, is still number 1 in AMI, and it's pretty contested for Pro, isn't it? There's a lot of real close...
Hybrid Theory's got 2 losses now.
Yeah, I think that they were leading the division, I think.
I think they were 9-1 before last night.
And now they're 9-2.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, and since the AGLA regular season is wrapping up and GGL playoffs are almost over, it means signups for the next season are opening very soon.
Yes, the signups for the next GGL season will be opening July 4th.
1 week from tomorrow.
Yes.
1 week from Friday. It'll be opening during RTX.
You will be able to sign up at the booth at RTX.
Well, sort of. We won't have internet access at the booth, but if you can get a signal on your cell phone and go to our website, you can sign up there. So as soon as the playoffs are over, we will be unlocking rosters and moving people around so people can get on their new teams for the next season. So when captains sign up, if you're signing up a team that already exists, you just sign up your team. You don't enter the roster. You just sign up whoever's on your roster. Then you can sort through your roster, move people, add people, whatever you need to do. If you're signing up a new team, who you sign up on your roster, they all have to be free agents. So either ask their they can leave themselves if they log in with their player profile.
Mm-hmm.
They can ask their captain to remove them, or you can message me and I'll make those people free agents so you can sign them up on your new team. Those all work. But GGL signups will be open for 1 week from Friday the 4th through Friday the 11th. This might be our last GGL season on the Xbox 360, or at least entirely on the Xbox 360.
Times they are changing.
Yeah, because after this, the next season would start in November. So we'll see.
All right, so again, AGLA week 4, coming right along. Vote for June's Grifball of the Month. So nominations have closed, voting is open. We'll announce it next week on the Hubcast, which I imagine we'll do at RTX.
Yeah.
Because there shouldn't be a problem with that.
Is it wrong of me to say who I voted for?
Yes, I think you should. That should be an inside thought.
Okay. so I don't tell people I voted for Knockyard.
Right.
Okay, I'll keep
Okay.
that to myself.
Okay. And, Cregosaur won our Twitter giveaway. So congrats to Cregosaur again. He won a copy of Xbox 360 South Park The Stick of Truth because he followed us on Twitter and
Hey,
tweeted.
Butters has a hammer on the back.
He does! It's a ball peen, but it's still a hammer. I'm surprised you know who Butters is.
I am with it.
Have you ever seen South Park?
I've seen an episode.
Okay.
I think there was a cow at the school.
So I think it might be time to start wrapping things up. I know there was an article you wanted to talk about that Polygon wrote about, but since we're already over an hour, and I know you wanted to discuss it with Rally, do you want to hold that till next week?
I think we can keep that until we
Okay.
have Rally again.
Okay. So I think it's time for 1 minute with Cal.
What is... Do you want to explain what 1 minute with Cal is?
So 1 minute with Cal is the brainchild of Rally Fox, who decided that the Grifball Hubcast should be a bit more educational than it is currently. And so he decided to have 1 minute with Cal, where we give Cal a topic and he gets to talk extemporaneously about said topic for 1 minute. He has no prior knowledge of what he is being asked. And tonight's topic comes from Rally Fox. So I will read it on his behalf as soon as I can pull that up. And Cal, okay, go ahead.
1 minute with Cal.
There you go.
So it did its thing?
Yep.
All right, so Cal, for your 1 minute.
I hope this is something I actually know about.
All right, Cal, here we go. For 1 minute, please explain. Rally Fox writes in and says, I heard this term, quote unquote, boomerang generation on NPR today, and I thought I'd let Cal talk about it since I had only heard it once or twice before. All right, ready? Go.
I'm not quite sure what boomerang generation refers to. I think there are two possible definitions that pop into my head that it could mean. One, it could mean something that's called, our generation is often called echo boomers. There's an echo boomer generation where you have the baby boomers that happened right after World War II, a big baby bump, and then their children would be our parents that are born afterwards. So since that was a large generation, they have a large number of children. Or it could mean boomerang generation, meaning that you have kids like us who go off to college and then go back to live with their parents. And that would be a result of us growing up during the worst economic times in the last 80 years. And so jobs are scarce for people of our generation, and the old people won't retire or die. That's what I think it means.
Okay, you still have 5 seconds. Is there anybody you want to give a shout out
Millennials
to?
rule.
Millennials rule.
Yeah.
Are we narcissistic?
Yes. And it's difficult. It's not really narcissism if it's true. And millennials really are the greatest generation to ever walk the face of the earth.
Really, Cal, please tell me about narcissism.
Narcissism is awesome. It's good to have a healthy ego.
Do you know what an ego is?
It's the waffle goes in the toaster.
All right, well, that does it for your 1 minute with
Okay,
Cal.
does Pac-Man know?
Ego, my ego.
Yeah. Ego, my ego. So Pac-Man, did I get it right? Ish?
Actually, your second definition was totally right.
Oh, awesome.
You really the second definition, you nailed it. Kids who go off and then eventually move back home.
All right.
Oh, I like the little 1 minute with Cal logo.
Yep.
That's so cute, sweetie.
I love this new Hubcast setup.
I know. Cal is so excited that he can control the stream from his iPad while we sit on the couch so he doesn't have to move.
Yep. Fancy.
It is very fancy. All right, so yeah, I think that's everything that I wanted to cover for tonight. Nanadel or Leo, anything interesting that you guys want to share before we call it a night?
Go ahead, Nanadel. Hello, Nanadel. Apparently, Nanadel has nothing to add.
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
My cord came out just a little bit.
Stick it back in.
Yeah. No, I don't think I have anything I want to share right now. No, there's something I want to say, but I don't know if Rally wants me to let the secret out yet, so I can't really get confirmation.
Secrets are no fun. Secrets hurt someone.
They hurt me.
Literally.
I can endure the pain for you, Cal. Don't worry.
So if you want to endure Cal's pain, do you want to get pregnant with him so that way I don't have to?
Do we really want to air this question?
No.
I'm just saying I'd be more than happy for you to carry our child.
We don't need more comics from Raleigh about me and Cal.
J-Bar is already pregnant in the comic.
That's not nice.
He's an overweight goat.
Leo, is there anything you want to save this conversation?
Absolutely. I would like to say that Knockyard's new maps are awesome, especially mine, and I'm looking forward to seeing everyone at RTX next week.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so close.
Next week, I know.
So, yeah, I guess that is it for this episode, which is number 213 of the Grifball Hubcast. And, yeah, thank you, Leo and Nanadel, for joining us tonight.
My pleasure.
Yeah, thank you.
And we'll see you. Oh my gosh, we'll see you guys in less than a week. And that's going to be like the best Hubcast ever when we have everybody in Griff House. And
Like 30 people.
We'll have 30
we did it
people.
at PAX, right? In
Yep.
2012?
Yep. So that will be fun. So definitely look forward to that. So again, no Wednesday night Griff Brawl next week because we will be traveling and setting up. Although if somebody else wants to stream it, that's always a possibility. We'll probably work on that. But we should have the Hubcast at the normal time scheduled for next week. And as always, thank you so much for everybody coming out, supporting the Grifball Hubcast, giving us a follow here on twitch.tv/GrifballHub. And you can always follow us. Did you poke me? Oh, okay. You can always follow us on Twitter at GrifballHub. And for all your griffing and balling needs, there's griffballhub.com/forums to be able to speak to these lovely gentlemen, everybody here in the chat box. We love you all so much. And I think Nanadel's having a hard time here. And
You just brought a tear to my eye because you said I was lovely.
you are lovely. On the
Not just inside, right?
So lovely.
On the inside, you'd specify.
I'm a psychologist. All I care about is the inside. I mean, I'm not a psychologist. God damn it. So, yep, that's it. Everybody have a fantastic evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.